Hello students, welcome to English Entry, the YouTube channel. Here you can improve your writing skills by practicing. Writing in simple present tense is our first series of video tutorials based on English writing. If you want to get the maximum use of this channel, you may have to follow few steps. First, go through the videos and then check my description box, then click on the link below, then visit my blog page and refer to the written notes based on the video you just watched. Comment your answers. You will receive edited answers to your own email, then maintain your pieces of writings as a portfolio for future reference. Furthermore, if you want to keep writing and if you want to keep a collection of writings and there's no one to correct your answers, don't worry, send them us. We will edit your writings for you. What you just only have to do is join my class blog. That's all about my channel and everything. So let's get started with today's lesson. In the previous lesson, I taught you about pronouns, personal pronouns. There I taught you subject pronouns and object pronouns. Here I only focus on object pronouns in this video. Today you are going to learn about several sentence patterns to use object pronouns. First structure is subject-verb complement. If you can recall the previous lesson, then you can remember about complements and objects and everything. I am going to revise that part again. My father is a doctor. Everybody respects him. Here in the first sentence, a doctor is the complement because it gives an additional information about the subject, my father. සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක ගැන වැඩිපුර තොරතුරක් ලබා දෙනවා නම් ඒක කම්ප්ලිමන්ට් එකක් කියලා අපි සලකනවා. මේ වගේ ලින්කින් verb එකකින් තමයි මේ කම්ප්ලිමන්ට් සම්බන්ධ වෙලා තියෙන සබ්ජෙක්ට් එකත් එක්ක. එතකොට සබ්ජෙක්ට් කම්ප්ලිමන්ට් එකක සබ්ජෙක්ට් කම්ප්ලිමන්ට් සෙන්ටෙන්ස් එකක සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක හරිය ඉන්න කෙනාම තමයි ඔබ්ජෙක්ට් එකෙත් ඉන්නේ. Both persons are same who are in the position of the subject and who are in the position of the complement. So that is why we call a doctor is the complement in this sentence. So everybody respects him. I used an object pronoun to replace the complement a doctor. Without saying doctor, I called him him. Everybody respects him. Subject verb object. You already know how to identify an object. Who or what receives the action? That is the object. What are imported by him? Medicine. What verb එක question කරාම what වලින් හරි whom වලින් හරි අපිට verb එකට පස්සේ ඒ වගේ noun එකකින් noun phrase එකකින් pronoun එකකින් උත්තරයක් ලැබෙනවා නම් what සහ whom වලට පිළිතුරක් ලැබෙනවා නම් ඒක තමයි object එක. Here medicine is the object because medicine is imported by him. Many companies buy them at a low price. We can say many companies buy medicine at a low price. Instead of medicine, I used here them. That is an object pronoun. To avoid the repetition, I used here them. Subject verb preposition plus object of the preposition. Here always before the object a preposition appears. There is always a preposition before the object. This kind of in these kind of sentences. He earns a profit from his business. See, ඔහු උපයනවා ලාභයක් ඔහුගේ business එකෙන්. එතකොට his business, we can replace this object by an object pronoun. He earns a profit from it. Next one, subject, verb, indirect object plus direct object. This is very important. Please listen to me very carefully. He employs many workers. What is the object of this sentence? Many workers, because who are employed by him? Many workers. There's no doubt there is an object here, but what's the object of this sentence? He offers them promotions every year. There are two objects in this sentence. One is promotions. Why? What are offered by him? Promotions. මොනවද offer කරලා තියෙන්නේ? promotions නේ. එහෙනම් මේක object එක. what කියන එකට අපිට verb එක question කරාට පස්සේ what වලට උත්තරයක් ලැබුණා. මේක noun එකකුත් නිසා අපි මේක පිළිගන්නවා. verb එකට පස්සේ තියෙනවා noun එකක්. what වලට උත්තරයකුත් ලැබුණා. එහෙනම් මේක object එකක්. And what is them? Them also an object in this sentence because it gives an answer for whom, to whom, like that. For whom these promotions are offered, them. So that is an object. මතක තියාගන්න what, who, whom කියන ප්‍රශ්නවලට උත්තර ලැබෙනවා නම් මොකක්ද මොනවද කවුද කාටද කාවද කියන ප්‍රශ්නවලට උත්තර ලැබෙනවා නම් ඒක object එකක්, direct object එකක්. හැබැයි for whom, to whom, for what, to what කියන ප්‍රශ්නවලට උත්තර ලැබෙනවා නම් ඒක indirect object එකක්. ගොඩක් වෙලාවට මේ objects දෙකම මේ sentence එකේ තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ structure එකේදී අපි මේ objects වර්ග දෙක පාවිච්චි කරනවා. එතකොට them කියන එක මම replace කරලා තියෙනවා many workers කියන noun phrase එකට them කියලා මම replace කරලා තියෙනවා object pronoun එකකින්. I think it's clear for you all. Then let's practice more sentences. Don't forget, we use here only simple present tense. First one, subject verb complement. Megan is my mother. Here my mother is the complement because it gives an additional information about Megan. I can replace my mother by using an object pronoun her. I love her very much. Next, subject, verb, object. She makes cakes every month. What are made by her? Cakes, that is the object. So we can replace this word cakes using an object pronoun. We eat them passionately. Next one, subject, verb, preposition plus object of the preposition. She goes to the fair with me. Here, always there is a preposition with the object. With me is a prepositional phrase and me is the object of the preposition. Next, subject, verb, indirect object plus direct object. She buys blank chocolates at the fair. What are bought by her? මොනවද මිලදී ගන්නේ? Chocolates. That is clear. This is the direct object. For whom these chocolates are bought? For me. For whom කියන ප්‍රශ්නෙට අපිට උත්තරය ලැබුණානේ. එහෙනම් that is the indirect object. She buys me chocolates at the fair. There are some more sentences. You can write answers for these questions. You can fill in the blanks. by visiting my blog page. There you can see the written note on this video. Then you can go through the note, and if there are doubtful things, and you can clarify. Write your answers in the comment box, then I will send you correct answers for these questions. Okay, there is another activity. Make your own sentences. Use the following phrases. Don't forget to use simple present tense. The same structures are given with some phrases. You have to use these phrases and make meaningful sentences according to this structure. Subject verb complement, subject verb object, subject verb preposition plus object of the preposition, subject verb indirect object plus direct object. Okay, that's all about today's lesson. Let's meet from another lesson later. Until then, have a nice day. Thank you.